I'm doing a video, okay, bud? Listen, Artemis, you little jerkamus. Listen, I've asked you so many times and you won't answer the question. Your little buddy there, Dagburn, has claimed that your buddy Upchurch has a Nazi room. Is there truth to those rumors? Seems that you've been there, Kurt. You could put an end to this, whatever it is, bud. Let the truth out. Does Upchurch have a NATsee room, or is your Google buddy Johnny Dagburn spreading rumors around about your good buddy Upchurch? Inquiring minds want to know, brother. Like, if you are friends with somebody who wants to collect Nazi stuff, there's got to be a reason for it, right? Like, bro, those are the kind of people you want to hang around with. But then again, should you let the people know that Johnny Dagburn's a liar and that Upchurch does no such thing? But don't catch yourself lying in this day and age, though, Artemis. What's up, Venomous? Don't you want to know? Don't you want to know, Venomous? Does Ryan Upchurch, would that make you see him differently? Is Johnny Gobble telling the truth? Because here's the deal, you never know, right? People can't lie 100% of the time. Even the liar has to tell the truth. You know what I mean? And they love to use that truth if they got it too. Everything to their advantage, little narcissists like Johnny. But yeah, I'm interested. In the 3 million fans, they should know. Hey, if that's who Upchurch is, that's who we should stand up and say he is. You know what I mean? Don't hide who you are. Stand up, be proud. You know what I mean? Like, but then again, make Johnny Gobble look stupid for spreading rumors. You know what I mean? But so that's what the world wants us to do. Keep swimming in our heads and just keep on wondering. Hey, Venomous, that's what it is. I have this guy over on TikTok, Daniel, that I communicate with all the time. Almost like I like him a lot, but like we're trying to have a conversation right now about the Galactic Federation of Aliens, right? It's kind of a long story. I gave a brief, what do you call that? Synopsis of the situation, but never got into how I came to think the way that I do. And just because I think it doesn't make it real. But here's the thing. I think where the breakdown in communication with me and the world is, Venomous, is I see the potential of this world. And it really bothers me that everybody wants to live with lack. You know what I mean? They just don't want to come to terms with the fact that they gave the wrong men their power. And that's why we are all suffering right now. Because Bill Gates and George Soros and Klaus Schwab are running around with everybody's power, thinking they can do whatever they want, whenever they want. But that's what I think I'm here for, though. You know what I mean, Venomous? To tell those boys they made a really bad choice. You know what I mean? You can't sell your soul to the devil. It doesn't belong to you. You can give the avatar to him, but you don't control what happens to your soul, buckaroonies. You know what I mean? That would only make common sense, wouldn't it, Venomous? Then their whole mischievous plan and fucking monstrosity of stupidity really hits them back when they figure that out, eh? Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. It's better to happen this way, don't you think, Venomous? Was it Anton LaVey or was it that other Satanist fucking dork? And when he was about to die, so brave into his God, and all of a sudden he's like, uh-oh. something's something's malfunctioning. Something's not going the way I thought it would. It was bound to be evil. It doesn't end up good for you. What do you think, Venomous? Know what I really want to know is Johnny Gobble came in my comments and well, he told me what an honor that should be. Look at me, the almighty gobbler, in your comments, Carl. No, it's only because of what I'm saying starting to bother you, bud. He doesn't answer questions. He doesn't answer questions. Like this whole thing, he doesn't understand if your actions, and you try and hurt children, that means you're not a good person. You know what I mean? And when I asked him about the kids with Gail, he wouldn't say, he just said he talked to the guy. Did the guy search him out or did he search the guy out? Johnny won't say, but Johnny needs to figure out, you know, whether he feels like Creek Squad's done bad things to him. Is that really a good thing to fuck with people? Like, hey, but then again, maybe Johnny Gobble's not smart enough to figure shit out. Gail has no say on whether or not that guy sees his kids. You know what I mean? That's on him to do his business and get it so he can see his kids. You know what I mean? Gail can't didn't take his kids away. The system did. You know what I mean? But then again, I do know that the system can let you down. They can steal babies. Like I've seen it with my own eyes. I've had it happen to me. You know what I mean? Not to me personally, it wasn't my baby that got stolen, but a baby out of my house. But we got to forget about things like that that happen now. We don't want to rock the. We don't want to. We want to make sure everything goes smoothly, even though there should never have been chaos to begin with. But hey, we'll just forget about that. But that's the world we live in today. A world of enabling. See, that's the thing. We're strong. We don't know our own power, and we give it to others out of what we think is love. When indeed these people don't love you, they just use you for whatever they can get out of you. Give you, for instance, Venomous. How do I want to tell this story? All right. So I have this nephew, and throughout his life, as a child, lived within my home, provided. You know what I mean? So a while back, as he's an adult, he's looking for somewhere to live. Can I live at your guys' place? Yeah, sure. 250 bucks a month. Doesn't even begin to fucking touch our fucking hydro bill on this house. So I thought it was pretty fair. You know what I mean? But and we never got the money or anything like that. But my wife just could just got the keeping it slide or whatever, whenever he can. But even though, you know, no big deal. Then it comes to pass. Well, I had the whole in-law fiasco where I had to have the father-in-law come live upstairs in my part of the house, right? So he went downstairs. So what happens is that because my father-in-law is living in my living quarters, So, the respectful thing to do is to be nice to your elders and, well, if he wants to sit there and watch TV or listen to music or whatever, let him do what he wants. You know what I mean? Here's the deal. I started going downstairs because I wanted one of my own living spaces because I wasn't into the same things he was. And this nephew proceeds to tell me that he doesn't like that I'm starting to be downstairs all the time of my own house. Oh, me being me, you know what I mean? And always just wanting to give the truth. Said, I don't give a fuck what you like. This is my fucking house, and you should respect me because you fucking live in it. And if you don't like it, that's fine. But no, 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 my wife. No, it's only fair for him that you're not down there all the time, Carl. No, no, stay upstairs. He's not wrong. And inside, you're dying. This little fuck thinks he's getting one over on you. And you know he's not. You know he has to deal with God. You know what I mean? They all do. But anyways, not because I was able to kick him out or any of the disrespectful shit that he ever did to me. Well, he had to leave because, well, he'd cycled through all of the places that he could around this area. Then he had to move further away, or maybe it was for more money. I don't know. It got to the point where it wasn't feasible for him to live here and work in his trade. Tradesmen who can't fucking afford wow, a few $100 a month fucking rent. But anyways, so he's moved out for like 6 months now or something, maybe longer than that. Car's still in my fucking garage. Still in my garage. I've got a den where we used to have set up for the little young lad to sit there and he could do his coloring and stuff with his YouTube kids on there and stuff like that. Nice little room, same room. He's got his little piano so he can do his piano lessons and shit. Well, we got his shit fucking stored in there. You know what I mean? So now, yesterday, my my oldest son comes up and says, "Well, Dad, I got the barbecue on the porch. Okay, I got it in the backyard. We're all good." I'm like, why did you just take a pretty much brand new barbecue that's in my garage and be damaged in there? Why are you fucking putting it outside in the fucking snow? Well, because we need parking, Dad. Like, and he was right. Because my son's been fucking getting on the grass and well, now he's torn it up and shit, fucking destroyed my fucking yard. But anyway, so now because there's a huge fine if you park on the road, right, at night. So in front of my wife, I say, "I don't know. Let me call him and tell him to remove his shit out of my fucking house immediately because I'm done playing his fucking game where you're held hostage because you'll get in trouble if you fucking destroy somebody's fucking property." You know what I mean, Venomous? So it starts a fight between the two of us because, again, I'm in the wrong. I'm trying to work with him, Carl. Yeah, I know. I'm tired of you fucking working with everybody. Nothing fucking gets solved because you want to be fucking nice about it. And you want to twist it and put it on me like I'm some sort of psychopath because I want fucking control of my own fucking house. Holy shit, eh? Not a very happy Mashiach. You would think somebody who's following Jesus would be a whole lot nicer than that, right? But no, I think I'm here to warn you about the fucking leeches and the people you see all around you that you think are fucking your friends or part of your fucking fan club or whatever the fuck you're involved with. They'll fuck you any chance they get. If they can lose something, and it's not because they're overly nasty people. Those people from work who lied just to save their jobs and didn't give a fuck about the truth. Fuck about me. They wouldn't even let me know what the truth was. If I am a delusional fuck or whatever, they run and hide when you ask questions. It's amazing. What part of what I say makes me crazy? Well, we're not going to tell you, Carl. You just swirl in your motherfucking head, bitch. This is the thing, Venomous. When you fuck with the chosen one, everything you try and do to them, she might come back tenfold. And let me tell you, when you play with narcissists, you're going to get bit and you're going to get stung. You're going to learn a lot. Now, I've always asked myself, hey, God, why do you keep me in these positions that you do? And it's so I can learn, so I can teach others. Hey, don't do as I did. Learn from my suffering. Separate yourself from those who do not serve you. That simple. Better start living by the truth. Might want to figure out what the truth is. Might not want to be part of your fucking stupid little fan clubs who we're loyal no matter what. Hey, Wade, you want to go and lie about somebody? Hey, we'll join on the bandwagon. We'll call him crazy. We'll call him names, whatever, no matter what he says. Hey, guys, take the time to talk to me. Maybe you can help Wade out. You know what I mean? He says he believes in God. He's got to know lying's not good. So why don't you, if you're in the interest of your fucking friend, why don't you look and make sure he doesn't fucking take a fucking trip through hell? That fuck you, Carl. You're crazy. You're insane. No, you people are insane for letting your friend fucking fall the way he did. But then again, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. I wish the best. Just deletion. You know what I mean? If you don't make it upstairs, maybe there's just a light switch. You know what I mean? We just start all over again. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Everybody wants to be a victim these days. Tired of it. Fucking grifting. This fucking Gary Small boy over on my TikTok. Never fucking. Well, I'm not. He is so racist against white people. Oh, he fucking hates them so bad, and he says it in the nicest ways. You know what I mean? You guys are the problem. You're what's oppressing me. No, you're what's oppressing yourself, brother. I want to help you, and I'm white, so go fuck your hat with your fucking. But then again, the creator sends him visions of him with Sasquatch, and only the red people survive, or something like I don't know. You'd have to go. It's kind of weird to me, but maybe it is happening. I just got to question shit like that. Like I know when shit happens to me, it's for a reason, and I can tell why it happened and why I think the ways that I do, and based on experience. You know what? Here's the facts. Everything's recorded. Oh, we got Captain Midnight in the house. Yeah, I know he said that. He also said he was chosen in a song. Being a superstar. Well, he's picked being a superstar over a chosen one. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I was looking for rainbow warriors. Ryan Upchurch is not one of them. Roseanne Barr is, I think, for sure. What do you think, Captain Midnight? When she talks about speaking to God, do you believe her? I believe that she knows God's real, or she believes that God's real. Did you guys ever see that Billy Phillips episode, like I told you to go watch, about the Zoltar? Whatever it's called. Could you imagine? I'm the Mashiach. The only things I know is that, well, you indeed are the Mashiach. And only you can get yourself out of your current situation. If you're in a situation, you know what I mean? Are you grifting? Here's the deal. I did this all legit. Much smarter than this. If I wanted to manipulate people, I could have, you know what I mean? I could have been that guy sitting in my van saying, I'm homeless and it's all your fault. I'm a useless loser. If you would just take 60 seconds of your time and watch this video from start to finish, you could change my life. You do the work for me. I want to go viral for being homeless. And she was supposed to be nice about that. How are you not supposed to call it out? Then I got this other guy, 14-year-old kid, Prophet Jacob. Just, I don't know, he's on there crying all the time. He's telling people fucking run, run, run. He's telling people from Florida that fucking they gotta run. They gotta get the fuck out. It's all sorts of nonsense. He's the one that, well, it doesn't look like they moved situations. It still looks like the same old situation, but they did this old grift. I think. I think it was a grift that they live with grandma and she's mean and nasty. Mom don't work. And grandma is really low on patience. And grandma's nasty and well fuck they got $17,000 in fucking no time. I'm just like look in the comments of the kids fucking stuff. People are just fucking eating it up. Like he's one of these kids too, where he does deliverance. Now, I don't know. You know what I mean? I think casting out demons is by showing the truth, showing people Jesus. You know what I mean? Like Greg Locke, you guys, and Ivan Salvador, and all those guys. Like if they had the ability to cast out demons, Captain Midnight, like I've always said, why aren't they fucking all grouping up and going to Bill Gates and fucking Klaus Schwab and fucking that other little dork that thinks humans are scum? What's his name? The little dorky one that wants to give our kids games and video games. Noah Harari. That fucking guy. That guy's got demons. Why aren't they fucking surrounding these people going, let's change the world together, boys? Wonder Twins, activate. Lasers come out of their eyes. Bill gets lifted in the sky. You can see it. He's all red. The demons are just. Bill comes down to the ground and goes, in the name of Jesus, I want to tell everybody, trying to fuck the whole world. Oh my gosh. Oh. Like, come on, Greg Locke, go save the world, you fucking moron. But then again, maybe there's stuff to the story that I don't know. Maybe I'm the moron speaking poorly on Greg. We never know unless we ask the questions. And well, who cares? Inquiring minds want to know. You know what I mean? It's like I was telling you about my guy, my friend Daniel over on TikTok, right? He's like talking about aliens, like, well, we'll kind of never know, but the thoughts and he just carries on. See, he's living in this world where he has no power. There are fuckheads who know. You know what I mean? They should be giving us the information. This shit shouldn't be classified. Do you know why it shouldn't be classified? Who cares? Because I don't think you're as stupid as they think you are. Why do they get the right to know things that you don't? What makes them special? Who cares? See, I care about you, and I think that, well, you should care about what's real. Because remember, you got to be in Israel, right? That's where the action's at. That is fake road you're taking. It might be Baker's choice. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. Like, what do you want? Captain Midnight is my idol. He is super trolls. No lid white. Captain Midnight is pumped about the wa Well, why don't you join a crusade? Pick one of those fucking senators, like I'm trying to do with the Dick Durbin thing. You know what I mean? Like, get the Epstein list. Maybe we could gather the world together. Not Nikki Haley. What's her face? Who got herself in trouble in that movie theater? The little foxy one. She was at the alien thing, talking about flat Earth and stuff like that. Pick her. Say, listen, tell all the special agencies we want to fucking know. And they don't hold the power anymore. The power is with the people, right, Captain Midnight? Would you want to be a part of a movement like that where you took control of your own life and said, hey, motherfuckers, you don't control me anymore. I deserve to know the information that has been presented. You know what I mean? We could finally put an end to this fucking lizard people thing, too. Is Fauci a frog? Is Hillary Clinton part of the fucking reptile family? We could all find out. You know what I mean? Oh, you're a lizard, eh? Who cares? That wouldn't surprise me. Well, what happens if the lizards go extinct like the dinosaurs, eh, bud? What happens? Except for the dragons. The dragons stay. They're the true. They're the true reptiles. Not these fucking half-baked brain, fucking stupid, energy sucking, whatever. Who cares? That's what you are. You're a fucking energy vampire. You're a little, but your tricks don't work on me. You know what I mean? Are you part of that witchcraft group? Huh? The one that Long Enough Church doesn't want to say who's part of, but there is one. Trust me, I'm up church. I know. Early slow roll in his information. Hey, Captain Midnight, I practice voodoo with up church. Do you practice with doo doo with Dagbert? Did you guys get into some ass eating contests? Hey, Captain Midnight, little oh Dagbert, white better, eh? Captain Midnight, you a little brown noser, aren't you? Little brown noser is Satan, buddy. Get Satan out of your brain. Join the universal elite fighting force that is here to end stupidity. Don't stick with it, Captain Midnight. Be an achievement all on your own, bud. You know what I mean? Wouldn't it be worth it, brother? Huh? Huh? Oh, sweet clips, sweet clips. You want some more clips? And I'll give you some tips too. Don't lie. Or it'll be your demise. I'm the Red Kachina. Ah, caca. Hey, I know you guys think this is a joke, and that what God would never send anything like me, would he? That'd be a real slap in the face to humanity, wouldn't it? You reap what you sow, eh, boys? Look at what your guys' brains has done to this world. Look at it. We're on the brink of nuclear war. No one fucking cares. It's like it's not even happening. You got the godfather of Ashley Biden, who did write a really impressive book called Ashley Biden's Diary that just didn't get the fanfare that it deserved. You know what I mean? But that kind of finger on the button. Then his son, Tips, Tips McGee, with the laptop E. My name's Hunter. I'm indestructible. My daddy can pardon me. Well, you can get pardoned on this earth, there, freaking buckaroonie. But I'll tell you, Captain Midnight, there's going to be a price to pay for old Hunter. And well, you should always pay for your crimes. And well, let's just hope that, well, Hunter comes running home to jail. You know what I mean? But what else we got? Oh, yeah, bye. Finger on the button. Do you think maybe we could change the world? Captain Midnight, could we make the United States safe again for Tara Reid? Could we do that for Tara Reid? I know it just seems like a lot of work for just one person, but she is an American, and really, all she wanted was her day in court. And well, the American people decided that she didn't need that. And well, she felt so threatened that she decided to go live in evil Putin's land. Weird, huh? But then again, isn't that where Edward Snowden is? You guys exiled Edward Snowden to Russia as well because you won't take back your fucking brains. But then again, one of the guys I really like, Julian Assange. The world did fuck him a good one, eh? Could you imagine sacrificing yourself so the whole world could see the truth? And the world didn't give a fuck what the truth was. They let you suffer and suffer and suffer and suffer. That's only because I don't think people are like nasty and cruel and stuff like that. I think it's just like they believe what the news tells them, you know what I mean? Like it would have been easy just to go on there and say, "Hey, this is what Julian Assange did, and these are the crimes that he's being charged of." They couldn't do that. You know what I mean? But then again, Captain Midnight, would you want to be Mike Pompeo in the middle of the Great Awakening? You know what I mean? I'm thinking God's got to be looking highly on fucking Julian Assange to take that beating for the truth when he probably could have caved, or I'm quite sure they tried to make him look as bad as they could. They gave him options to get out, but It would have probably silenced him or really made him look bad. He would have had to admit it to something he didn't do. You know what I mean? But hope everybody enjoyed their families while Julian didn't get to see his. You know what I mean? But you got to give Julian credit. Well, not Julian credit. That wife of his, right there, right beside him the whole time, knowing what was right and knowing what he was doing was the right thing to do, even though she had to suffer right along with him because no one would fucking stand up for him, Captain Midnight. Hey, but hey, when a real leader speaks, that leader dies, eh? Oh, that In Living Color song. I mean, Martin Luther King had a dream, right? What do you think of that dream? Oh, will you live forever, Captain Midnight? Will you? What makes you say that, bud? Empowered by evil, bro. You have no idea how evil is so fucking weak. Oh, it's so weak. She go, she go like a flick. It's a choice, free will. You know what I mean? Bro, the devil's a lie. He tells you right from the get-go. Hey, listen up. Number one rule about joining the Satan Club is, well, Satan's a liar. And if you get manipulated, it's not on you. Ain't time of A style. Hey, Captain Midnight. Oh, we'll see how brave you are to speak of the evil that you are right shortly. When you find out, right, Kachina, right here, brother, the Mashiach. Yodelay, yodelay. Hey, and she ain't going down the way you thought she was going to go down, Captain Midnight. There's going to be some personality to this little fucking spiritual war. Because I'm going to laugh the evil right the fuck out of here, bud. Because evil's a joke, bud. You're a joke, Captain Midnight. You're going to go down as a joke. Blip in history. But you'll always live in the hearts of those that you touched and made better by your stupidity. So, in a sense, bud, you do live forever. I don't know if you live forever. You know what I mean? You could live together. The hell thing. That's living forever, buddy. For all eternity. Hey, you know what I mean? What's a lie in that Bible? What's the truth? And well, who was Jesus? What was his message? Was it to be a pussy and, well, let the world fall apart right in front of your fucking eyes, moron? Just believe in me. Let the whole world go to shit and act like Satan. Doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Captain Midnight. Oh, you wanna have the nails jokes, eh, Captain Midnight? Dude, this is your own funeral, bud. You have fun with it the way you want. It's your mind, and once you know you have to put your mind on your own mind, and that your mind should matter and carry your matter, because if you don't, then you're never ever gonna matter. Again. You're in a movie, Captain Midnight, like I said. And right now, you're a bad character. You need to boost the character level up, but you know what I mean? Listen, you'll feel it. There'll be like a transmission with you and Jesus or the Holy Spirit or whatever you want to say. You'll get like locked in. You'll be like, oh, this dude's the real deal. And you'll feel power like you've never felt before in your life, bud. It's like you'd be willing to face the whole world and stand up and say you're a son of God and you're here to change it for your father. And all the glory goes to him. Don't ever worship a man, not any chosen one, not anything. No, 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 no. You are the Mashiach. You need to find the truth inside of yourself. You know that like when Jesus was saying, know thyself, like you know how Jesus says you're forgiven at all times? Well, you have to forgive yourself, and in order to do that, then you have to be reborn, and you can't continue to live the old life that you were living, you know what I mean? Captain Midnight. You gotta move forward and forge forward and learn from your past mistakes, bud. Use them to your advantage. Don't live in the past. Build a future with it, bud. You know what I mean? Think of all the suffering that's happened all throughout the world, Captain Midnight. If we can get the world to encapsulate its own brain and figure out for itself what the truth is, imagine the changes we could make in this world, bud. The world would change instantly, brother. People could have dreams. Like these houses, like they're all this. Have you noticed? It's all the same shit going up, and so everything looks the same, right? They want to take the creative part out of communities, just have them fucking uniform, just look the same, and want to take creativity right out of it. We can change that. We can do other little things, Captain Midnight. Like, I think this might be able to help the environment. Like, you know that when they made cannabis illegal, it was more for the hemp, right? It wasn't the smoking stuff. It was to keep the hemp from being grown because they would lose way too much money. But there's amazing things they can do with hemp now, eh? But like they can use it to build houses and shit. It's like just think they could use them to straws. Simple things like why didn't they ever use hemp for straws? But instead they give us toxic paper straws because the plastic ones are harming the environment. You know what I mean? And this hemp, it pumps out oxygen for us. It's really good for us and stuff like that. Did you know that? Like, wow. It can be used for clothes, like so much stuff, dude. Dude, you know what I mean? Just little things like that. Like, we could find out the Tesla information, but we could demand it. Did you know Trump's uncle had access to a lot of Tesla stuff? Did you know that? Weird, eh? Oh, is that what you want to say, Captain Midnight? I don't know, Carl. I eat mushrooms and drink like you. I haven't had mushrooms in a long time, bud, and I've only got my mushrooms just a few times, like I said. You know what I mean? It was weird experiences. Not your typical ones, I don't think. But then again, people have told me that they see a bunch. Like I didn't have like dwarfs running around me or anything like that. I didn't see. Shouldn't say that I didn't see things that weren't there, but like the grid up in the sky, stuff like that, I did see. But who's Maybe I just opened my eyes. Hey, Captain Midnight, you want me to show you? Listen, bud, this all sort of kind of started when I wished upon a shooting star. Did you know that? Did you know that, Captain Midnight? Like I wished upon a shooting star. No, I can't prove it, right? Like I can't because I just seen it. And I was like, wow, that's like the first shooting star that I can just say that, yeah, that was like a shooting star. Really? It's cool. So I wished upon it and I asked for the truth. I just, God, please let me know what the truth is. Anyways, to prove it to you, I'll show you. Because the very next night, bud, sitting out on the deck, and someone told me to grab my phone and put it up and take a picture. Now I thought when I took the picture, I was like, did I just get a picture of a shooting star? But then you look at it, it looks like a tear in the sky sometimes. I don't know. It's just really I'll show it to you, Captain Midnight. If I can. If I can find I think it's in a spot that and there's my little Kurt. He's gonna be famous. To all his haters. I love you, Kurt, and I want all the fame that you want for you. Just watch how you accumulate it, bud. Don't be a Dagburn. Oh. Mhm. 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 You see that? Probably hard to see, eh? Right there. Right. Whoops. Look at when you open it up. It's eerie. I hope you can see it. Oh, my camera's not good. There's lots of cool colors in there. No, it doesn't show up good on there. There's like it's just like look, it's fucking dark, and then like there's like the light, and then there's like a blue, yellow, red. Like what the fuck could that be, eh? Oh, there you got a little bit. Like that's me opening it up. Hey. So that was weird, eh? It was just the beginning. Had so much shit happen that I had on here, but so much shit that has happened that I feel uncomfortable talking about because, well, it's hard to prove because it's not like it's a big thing. It's the same shit. Like I'm sitting there a couple times, you know what I mean? And I always want this, hey, while I'm videoing, I know 100% that this is happening. Anyways, no phone, no nothing, just outside having a smoke, staring at the stars. All of a sudden, one of them just starts fucking moving around. Like clearly, easily. If I would have had a camera, I could have went live or something. Like, hey guys, look at this. But the same sort of videos that Mr. MRP 333 does anyway. So fine. What do you think, Captain Midnight? Do you think I go on the offensive on TikTok? Go after Justin Trudeau? Huh? What do you think I should do there, sweetheart? Listen, All throughout, I just do fucking write down shit that I was thinking and stuff like that throughout this whole journey. I got different kind of books and stuff like that that I've written in them all, and but I found and I don't even remember writing this, in all honesty, to Justin Trudeau. Now, Captain Midnight, I'm not the type to run to a script, you know what I mean? I don't even know how Revelations is supposed to go because I don't give a fuck. If it's the way it's supposed to go, that's the way God will make it. You know what I mean? Just in case man got his dirty fingers in there and he's manipulating us. You know what I mean? Do you think God's going to punish me for wanting the truth? You know what I mean? Wanting humanity to know that, well, it's probably time to stand up for your fucking children, you bunch of morons. But we can't understand that. We'll pick on somebody who does want to fucking change the world so our kids don't become all homeless and fucking drug infested, fucking video game playing, enabled fucking victims. But I'm thinking about just as Carl, just like this, no Captain Common Sense, no Red Katina, just like this. And tell a motherfucker, God's chosen people are here. And well, Justin, you're about to get fucked up. Don't play the mind game, Justin. Give her over to the truth. It'll go so much easier for you. It's when you fight the truth, your brain might start to explode. And well, what do you think, Captain Midnight? I think they'll be lining up to be part of a new reality show called The Losers Who Thought They Could Take Over the World. You know what I mean? Who knows what happens though? Do we even have long enough to start that? Who knows? But if you got Jesus, you're not really scared. You just, like I said, you don't know what the future is going to bring. So you just try and put your best foot forward, try and figure out what the truth is. And if you think people are being hurt, you try and stop it because that's what Jesus would want. No children being hurt. But most Christians can't figure out that easy concept these days. You know what I mean? It's not just laying it on the Christians. Nobody can figure out that easy concept. Well, there are some people, you know what I mean? I see people fighting school boards and fighting all sorts of shit. And you think their whole communities would be backing them, but no, they're afraid to be part of the pariah group. Look at that fucker doing what's right. I want no part of that. They're getting punished. Nobody likes them. They're not nice. They'd rather protect their children than, well, bunch of fucking dorks' feelings. But you still hear Captain Midnight? What else should we talk about, Captain Midnight? I can dig into the book. Like I got a new one, but I think I showed before. I got a new one. Cool. See, some of them are doodles and writing. It's just a brand new one, though. But I haven't even used any of this material yet. I don't think. Then again, like I said, I usually never do. I have a hard time following a script. So when I give this message to Justin, it should be easy. I just got to read from a paper. You know what I mean? What do we got on here? Something that I noticed. You know how I said, like, Billy Thomas probably isn't a bad guy, but a drunk Billy Thomas would probably try and shoot somebody. It is kind of weird that someone who was drinking and caused a crime, I seen him on a commercial, and he was endorsing Michelob and Busch Light. Oh, he had a good one there. You know what I mean? Hey, buddy, you did not fucking learn your lesson from fucking people who don't have shit figured out in their head shouldn't be drinking because when they drink, they turn into a different person. And well, if you're the kind of person that would shoot somebody when you're drinking, maybe you should put the booze away. Hey, Captain Midnight, I'm just saying, it ain't a slight against Billy. It's a slight against anybody who would act like an idiot like that, right? Wouldn't you say? But hey, this day and age, you can shoot somebody out and you can be on bond. And I mean, the fact should be out there by now. How long does fucking thing? But then again, there's a whole system out there to make some money. Gotta make some money, Captain Midnight. Off the misery of everybody. Gotta get that lawyer money, the court fees, and all good stuff. The bails bondsman's got to get their money, and it's just all. We're so stupid, eh? Like, here's the thing with you guys and your fucking fan clubs and your loyalty to the people in them. How can you even begin to think you're with them? Like, for me, my loyalty is to my father. And in order for me to be loyal to my father, I have to be residing in the truth the best way possible that I can. You know what I mean? And I will be loyal to a man if I believe that that man is within the truth. But I'm also not naive enough not to listen to the other side. But here's the deal. You listen to both sides, and your brother is the one telling the truth, and this liar, you should feel sorry for that person. You know what I mean? Why do we have to go run around and make things up about people? You know what I mean? Takes me back to that conversation I had with my wife that I don't really understand. We were having it about Conor McGregor and that little circumstance that he had with that. Like, I'm telling you, with the information, I might be wrong, but that woman was just going after. You'll have to investigate yourself. Even my wife said, but her thing was that woman deserves that money because he's done that to other women. So I'm like, so her lie should be rewarded while possibly the other victims are still victims. Because, like, here's the deal. I don't know if you guys know about this or not, but Conor McGregor had a woman alleging that he raped her. Now, she actually jumped off his yacht and found the patrol people or whatever and got off. And now, why she didn't press criminal charges, I don't know. But she went to go put a lawsuit in or something. I don't know exactly the whole thing. I forget. It was a while ago that I heard it, but you guys can check this out. She puts in the lawsuit and her car blows up like Irish gangster style. You know what I mean? And then the lawsuit goes away. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? See, the thing is, I don't think Connor tried to do anything this time because he was innocent. You know what I mean? He got fucked on a lie. But I do think that if he does do something, He would do whatever he could to fucking cover it up. Well, I might be wrong. I just don't respect Conor McGregor anyways, either way. How you can tell people that your wife or your girlfriend is the best thing that ever happened to you, and you continuously keep cheating on her and doing, I know, arrangements and stuff like that. She's no better. She's getting paid off. She's a wench. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? We all do things for money and comfortability of our lives. And morality means fucking nothing anymore, eh, Captain Midnight? Really? Because, like, really, there's these people on TikTok that try and talk to them. Like, this one video about their channel's like Blood and Jesus, if you want to go take a look at it. But they talk about John Jones and how proud they are of him and he's a good Christian and all this other shit. I'm sorry, I don't buy it. Any man who goes and he his belief in Jesus is completely offside in my mind. He's one of those ones that, well, we're all flawed and we're all this and we're all that. And by the grace of Jesus, we're accepted. And no, we're accepted once you accept him. And you have to be in the truth to be with him. So to sit there and try and inspire the world, and then a couple hours later you can go throw your wife around or go fuck around on your wife and blow some coke off some prostitute's ass like he's talked about. Whatever. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll come back later. Who knows?